Hello everybody, my name is Lucas, aka the Frozen Controller, and today I'm going to be talking about the top 10 best cards for budget deck building across all the formats. So I don't want to waste too much time here, so I'm just going to get right into it. Wait a second. No. I didn't put any of these cards here. That was not even legal in most formats. I think someone messed with these. Alright, so someone apparently did mess with these and put some cards that weren't supposed to be here up here. So I'm just going to move these out of the way. I mean, come on. You don't want to see these. Coming in at number 10. Now, if you think things like Elvish, Mystic, Llanowar Elves, and Arbor Elf leave something to be desired, have I got the card for you. Oasis Ritualist. The 4-mana 2/4 that taps for any color, and you can exert it to tap for 2. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's 4 mana. The other ones I mentioned are 1 mana. But, just right away, you can tell 4 mana. If it costs more mana, it has to be good. That's just the first rule of Magic right there. Next up, we've got Emrakul's Evangel. Let's say you have a massive field full of creatures. You've got Lingering Souls tokens. You've got Tarmogoyfs. You've got Bobs. You've got everything. But you feel your board state is lacking? Bam! Emrakul's Evangel. Sacrifice your board to get an army of 3/2s. For each one of those creatures. This does not synergize well with Eldrazi, so just right away, cut out those Thought-Knot Seers, cut out those Reality Smashers, run this instead. And bam. A+ tip right there. Next up. Now, if you've ever been in a multiplayer Commander game and you play a Sword of Body and Mind, Sword of Feast and Famine, one of those, you'll notice as soon as it hits the field you start to get targeted. Do you want that same unbridled power in the card, but you don't want to be targeted? Bam! Thirsting Axe. Same mana cost, same equip cost, and I can guarantee you 100% you play this, you're not getting targeted by anyone. Next up, we've got Ticking Gnomes. You want a 3/3 for 3? Then bam, Ticking Gnomes. You have to pay 3 for it each time, just keeping its value. And you can sacrifice it to ping something. It's basically a better version of Mog Flunky. Why? Because it's a gnome, and gnomes are always better than goblins. Next up, Geistfield Scarecrow. Throw it 4 of every creature deck you get. And not playing Scarecrows, no problem. Not playing Artifacts, no problem. Geistfield Scarecrow makes everything you cast better, but making it cost 1 more. So you get all that extra value that 1 mana provides. And if you get 4 out, you can be casting your Tarmogoyf for 6. Great synergies. It's just a phenomenal powerhouse of a card. I'm surprised I wasn't seeing any play in Standard, Modern, anything. Vintage staple right here. Heard it here first. Emissary of the Sleepless. Now, do you feel your 5-drops give you too much value when they enter the battlefield? Well, is your go-to token maker for 5 mana, say, Tendershoot Ride? Is that just too much value? Are you running out of tokens? Bam, Emissary of the Sleepless. It's a 2/4 for 5 with flying. And when it enters, if a creature died this turn, you put a 1/1 into play. So not only is it an impressive body for 5 mana, but you might not even have to do the work to grab out that 1 spirit token, because if you play your cards right, you can make this enter for all the value in the world of only getting 1 creature out of it. Up next, we've got probably the best red removal spell ever printed, Serpentine Spike. Not only does it require 3 targets, which there will be no problem ever getting in Magic. It costs 7 and it's at sorcery speed. Now, this is for all you people who think that playing on your opponent's turn is a kind of greasy thing to do. And it's also for those people who hate those really small creatures that really get under the skin. Next up, we've got the best red token maker ever printed, Make Mischief. 3 mana sorcery, 1 damage to target creature or player. That's versatility. And it makes a 1/1 red devil that when it dies, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. That is also versatility. Some people might be like, well, if you put it with Pyromancer's Goggles, it might be viable in some way, or at least the other ones would be. No, right away, right out of the box, 4 of in every red deck. Guarantee it. Next up, we've got Rabid Bloodsucker, a 3/2 flyer for 5 that when it enters, each player loses 2 life. Because you don't want to be that guy who's only making his opponent lose life. That is not at all what you want. What you want is for both people to take the hit. And in multiplayer, you're hitting everyone. Well spent 5 mana. And at the top, we've got the best black removal spell ever printed. Well, second best. I couldn't find my copy of the best one. Certain Death. 6 mana, sorcery speed. Destroys a creature, and its controller loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. So much value. If they made it double black, it would have been even better. It also would have been better instead of causing the life drain. That's a little greasy. No, what you want is for you to get a 1/1 snake only if your opponent had a 1/1 counter on the creature you targeted with it. Boom. Value. I hope this video has been informative. Don't be that fool who runs, say, Path to Exile, Counterspell, Relic, Treasure Cruise. Well, you can't run Treasure Cruise anyway. Wrath of God, Gitaxian Foot, Dread Return. These ones you can't even run in Modern anyway. Dark Ritual. Overrated. Delver of Secrets. It's played in every format. I don't know why. And Lightning Bolt. One of the worst red spells ever printed. Give me a break. Make Mischief every time. So that's all I have time for in this video. If you liked it, feel free to leave a like. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.